When I first saw this flower, my first thought was that it might be very difficult to grow them in your home garden or in containers. Uh, I didn't know its name at that time. This beautiful flower is commonly known as geranium. These are very rare in our locality because very few nursery peoples are growing them. I was very fortunate enough to get some saplings a few years back. From that day, I have been growing them in my terrace garden. And I would like to share my experience with this beautiful plant, geranium. Geraniums are very easy to grow if you meet their requirements properly when they need. First, let's talk about the sunlight. Usually they grow very well under direct sunlight for 6 to 8 hours. But if the summer is very intense in your locality, if the temperature goes up above 45 degree, you just give them for 3 to 4 hours of direct sunlight in the morning. That will be enough for them to bloom. Avoid the midday summer heat or any direct sunlight at that time. I mean during 1 p.m. to 4 p.m. or else the leaves will be brown and sunburned, and you will get such type of wilted and pale flowers. Most potted plants thrive in well-drained potting soil. So the same for geranium also. I always start growing my geranium in a rich soil. That means the soil has sufficient nutrients to grow them as a healthy plant. You may follow my soil mixture for geranium. Geranium has thick stems. They store enough water. So let the soil dry in between waterings. But in summer, don't let the roots completely dry. If you are planted geranium in clay pots like this, you have to water them on daily basis. In rainy days, try to keep these plants away from the direct rainwater. And winters are the dormant period for geranium. So water them when the topsoil is dry to touch. It may be once in a week or twice in a week. It depends on how cold your climate is at that time. Geranium has fibrous roots. The roots don't go deep inside the soil. It does well in small pots like this. My pots are 6 to 8 inches. You may grow them in 10 inches pots. Generally smaller pots means more flowering, and you can avoid the risks of killing your plants due to overwatering. I don't usually overfeed them in my summer days because the days are too hot and I have planted my geranium in small pots. So I usually prefer organic fertilizer at that time. I apply bone meal or micronutrients twice in a month, but sometimes I apply NPK to its half strength once in a month. You may find some yellow leaves here. Such type yellow leaves are due to low light or too much water or too less water. So you have to fix accordingly. If you notice the lower leaves are yellow, that means it is due to less water or due to too much water. So change your watering schedule. And if you find the upper tips are yellow, it may be due to sunlight. It may be your plant is deprived of sunlight. So shift them to a bright area. If the big leaves are turning yellow like this, that means they need more nutrients to thrive. Pruning is very much necessary for blooming. You have to cut the dead flowers. Always cut from this point and remove the dead leaves regularly. And to promote bushy growth, you have to cut the stems sometimes and growing tips so that you can avoid plaguey growth and encourage the new shoots coming out, and ultimately you get more flowers. While growing the geraniums, you find two difficulties. One is you more often notice yellow leaves, and second is you cannot see the insects because of the leaf structure. If you are disappointed why your geranium is not growing so well in containers or in your garden, if you want them to bloom profusely or you want to survive them in all seasons, follow all these steps which I am doing with my geranium. Thank you for watching this till the end.